They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
So
you.
out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
Out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about
50 Cent is still keeping relentless pressure on Jay-Z and Beyonce, and now he's hinting that Beyonce herself might be connected to the wider Epstein controversy, which has completely set the internet on fire. By now, most people have heard that Jay-Z's name allegedly appeared in the Epstein files. According to reports circulating online, a woman claimed she woke up inside Epstein's mansion and said Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein were both present in the room. Once that allegation started spreading, 50 Cent immediately jumped into the conversation and made it loud. He posted online saying, "Damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files." And then took it a step further by saying he was thinking about doing a full documentary digging into Jay-Z's alleged connection to Epstein.
I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to have been like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming.
But things allegedly escalated when Beyonce got involved. Sources claim Beyonce believed she could shut the situation down behind the scenes, and her legal team allegedly reached out to 50 Cent, warning him to stop posting about Jay-Z and Epstein. Instead of backing off, that move seemed to flip a switch because 50 didn't slow down at all. He doubled down and kept the pressure on. After 50 teased the idea of a documentary, a source close to Beyonce claimed she was furious. The source alleged that the Carters had already worked behind the scenes to keep major media outlets quiet, supposedly paying for silence to stop the story from spreading any further. People online quickly started noticing strange patterns, like posts quietly disappearing and certain outlets suddenly avoiding the topic altogether.
After we found out why Beyonce made a lot of the songs that she did and for what reasons, I am not shocked one bit to find out that Jay-Z is allegedly listed in the Epstein file.
No, you gotta go back now and say, why was the NFL continuing to support with all the confusion going on in the media? And maybe it's all of that found money right there.
Fans pointed out that the Shade Room allegedly deleted its post about Jay-Z being named in the Epstein files, while big platforms like TMZ, Us Weekly, Complex, and Billboard stayed completely silent. That silence only fueled more speculation and made people question how much control powerful celebrities really have over the media. The Carters may have believed this situation would quietly fade away, but one thing they clearly underestimated is 50 Cent. When someone tries to shut him up, he usually takes it as a challenge. And right now, he looks more motivated than ever to keep pushing the conversation forward. Because if there's one thing about 50 Cent, it's this. If there's even a small chance to shade Jay-Z, he's taking it every single time.
Beyonce is being accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery. Okay? This is an ex-dancer of hers, and now we remember the ex-drummer that came out, and we call her crazy too. We got the interview of the drummer. Y'all remember her? And she was saying that Beyonce was using witchcraft and all that stuff, and it always comes out around the time when she getting ready to cipher for a new album. I know Beyonce's a witch. I saw the Lemonade visuals. I saw it. I said, this is...
And let's be real, 50 doesn't get scared by threats. He gets energized by them. The moment people think they can intimidate him, he locks in even harder. So once word started spreading that Beyonce allegedly had her lawyers reach out to warn 50 about speaking on Jay-Z and Epstein, 50 wasted no time clapping back in his own way. He jumped right back on social media and shared a cryptic post that many people took as a warning of his own, basically hinting that Beyonce might want to fall back and mind her business. He didn't stop there either. 50 also shared an AI-generated clip of himself and wrote in the caption, "I smell beef and popcorn," making it very clear that he sees this whole situation as entertainment and a challenge. And when 50 starts stirring the pot like that, you already know old receipts have a way of resurfacing. We've seen this playbook before. When 50 went after Diddy, he dug up all kinds of forgotten stories, interviews, and connections for that documentary, stuff most people had never even heard about. So if he was able to do all that digging then, people are saying he could absolutely apply that same pressure to the Carters too. Now the big question everyone's asking is simple. Can Beyonce actually stop 50 from making a documentary about Jay-Z? And according to the internet, the answer is a loud no.
This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time, I put this person on a pedestal. I loved them. I'd send emails, publicly, happy birthday and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, just all.
Fans online are saying Beyonce might want to sit this one out, or at the very least stop poking the bear. But here's where the conversation gets even messier. More people are starting to believe that Beyonce may know more than she lets on about whatever Jay-Z was allegedly involved in. And because of that, many think a divorce is extremely unlikely. If we're keeping it real, Jay and Beyonce probably have leverage on each other. And in that kind of situation, staying married might feel safer than walking away. And let's not forget, Beyonce has had her own set of allegations and rumors floating around for years, completely separate from Jay-Z. Everything from claims that she quietly blocks or sidelines other female artists to much darker internet talk involving alleged rituals and so-called black magic. None of this has ever been proven, but the rumors have refused to die. One of the most unsettling claims came from former NFL player Larry Johnson, who said he once attended a strange party involving Jay-Z and Beyonce that left him seriously disturbed. According to Johnson, this happened back in the early 2000s at a late-night rap party the Carters were allegedly hosting in Colorado. He claimed the vibe felt off and said there were people present who didn't appear to be adults, which made him deeply uncomfortable. Johnson also alleged that Beyonce made a comment during the event that shocked him and stuck with him long after the night ended. To be clear, these are allegations and personal claims, not confirmed facts, but they've been repeated online for years and continue to resurface whenever Beyonce's name is in controversy. Then there are the long-running rumors about Beyonce being connected to dark spiritual practices like witchcraft or ritual behavior. Again, none of this has been proven, but what makes people pause is that some of these claims didn't just come from random internet users. In 2018, Beyonce's former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, publicly accused her of engaging in what she described as extreme spiritual practices. Kimberly claimed she felt targeted and unsafe, and she took things a step further by filing for a restraining order against Beyonce. The case didn't go anywhere legally, but the fact that someone from Beyonce's inner circle made those claims added serious fuel to rumors that many people already believed were hiding in plain sight. But Kimberly Thompson isn't the only person who's made these kinds of insinuations about Beyonce, because more names from her inner circle have been pulled into the conversation over time. More recently, Beyoncé's former dance captain, Ashley Everett, raised eyebrows after fans noticed she was liking and engaging with some seriously shady posts online. Some of those posts suggested that people don't fully realize what they're consuming when they listen to Beyoncé's music, claiming it carries darker spiritual energy. That alone got people talking, but things escalated even further when another former dancer spoke up. Khadija Shari, who worked with Beyoncé on the Formation video and also performed with her during the 2016 Super Bowl, posted a series of shocking allegations on Instagram. In the post, Khadija called Beyoncé a witch and accused her of allegedly wishing harm toward her family, including her child. Khadija wrote, "Are you freaking serious? You called for something to happen to my child, you evil witch essence. Check on my child, I'm about to blow this ish through the roof," making it clear she was extremely emotional and angry. That post didn't stay up for long. It quickly disappeared from Khadija's page, and most people would have never even known it existed if it weren't for blogger Tasha K. Tasha came through with screenshots of the post, shared them on X, and then broke everything down on her YouTube channel, which sent the story spreading fast. Now let's be very clear. These are allegations, opinions, and personal claims, not proven facts. No evidence has ever confirmed any of this, and Beyoncé has not been found guilty of anything. However, when similar accusations keep popping up from different people who all worked closely with the same person, that's when people start asking questions. At what point does coincidence stop being coincidence and start looking like a pattern to some observers? And this is where people start saying it's looking less like coincidence and more like a pattern. One rumor, sure, people brush it off. Two rumors, maybe folks side-eye it. But when similar claims keep popping up from people who are actually on the inside, that's when the public starts paying attention and asking real questions. And then there's another angle that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. The idea that Jay-Z and Beyoncé might not even be the ones really running things. Because let's be honest, no matter how rich or famous these entertainers are, there are always people behind the scenes with even more money, more influence, and way more power, calling the shots. Remember when Kanye said that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were basically controlled puppets? He hinted that a lot of celebrities are being held in place by things from their past, suggesting blackmail and pressure behind closed doors. Whether people believe Kanye or not, those comments hit different now that all of this is resurfacing. So when you put everything together, the Epstein allegations, the noticeable media silence, Beyoncé's alleged legal pressure toward 50 Cent, and all these old accusations suddenly coming back, the Carter empire is starting to show real cracks. The image isn't as untouchable as it once was, and people can feel that shift happening in real time. Now the big question is whether they can actually bounce back from this or if it's already too late. Once the public starts forming opinions, it's almost impossible to rewind the narrative and make it disappear. So let me hear from you. Do you think 50 Cent is bluffing about doing a documentary on Jay-Z and Epstein? Or do you think he really has something major lined up? And what about Beyoncé? Do you see her as innocent in all this? Someone who may have been guided or influenced early on? Or do you think she's fully aware and involved at this point? Nah! Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and stay locked in. I'll see you on the next one.